dum diddy, somebody da dum da da, da dum be da dum da da dee da da dum. Hello, travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, well then, hey, a big ol' welcome to you. My name is JGardo1, and I am your host, guide, and humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience. Surprise! That's right, we're doing another session today. Those of you who know, the Eastern Standard Time says this is 7:30, which gives me plenty of time to do another session, and I am happy to do it. Oh, man. I don't know. I guess I'm inspired by the fact that we've actually got the Grand Gyros Railway up and functionally running. It's not complete, obviously. We've got a lot of cobblestone we're gonna have to get in place. We've got a lot of tunnels that we need to widen to accommodate not only a second line along the road, but also the iceboat highway that's going to be on the top. But in the meantime, we have functionality. We have the ability to travel from Sandstorm or Snowdrift Station to the other. And, my friends, I intend to make as much use of that as I can. I am absolutely ecstatic that we have got this thing up and running, that it is properly operational, able to transport myself and a couple of animals to and fro along the rail line. Now, for a little bit, we're going to be spending some of the time in the stream, admittedly, getting some of the animals from Sandstorm over to Snowdrift, so that we can take them into Winter Harbor and get them into the stables. But, on the other side of the coin, we are also going to go on a search for another item mentioned in the title of the stream, Allays. Last session, I mentioned that I thought maybe it'd be a good idea to have Allays for when I go to make the tunnels bigger, when I go to expand things, so that I can have Allays running behind me, scooping up all the items I break. And yeah, I'm gonna go along with that idea. It's just too good an idea not to roll with. But in order to do it, I need to get at least one Allay. I'm also thinking that at some point I gotta ride this thing at night just so I can find all the areas where it's still too dark and light this thing up the rest of the way, because it is very clearly still too dark in some areas at night, which is not good. We don't want mobs spawning on the Grand Gyros Railway. That would be bad. And we're hitting a lag spike. I don't know why we just had a lag spike, but we had one. That's not good. Both because it's concerning for the sake of my system and my game, but also because if those animals get caught in a lag spike, they could end up pushing me back the other way, or pushing each other in opposing directions, and then it's just going to complicate matters all the more. I need things to be simple and straightforward on this effort of moving animals from point A to point B. Because it's pretty much just going to be us riding back and forth on the rails until we get everybody where we need them to go. Hey Ryan, glad you can make it to the stream, my dude. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing alright today. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, hop out. Turn off that. Good. Alright. Got to push these guys further along on here. Thank you for the rules, Ryan. I appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it very, very much. Alright, cool. We've got that set up. let's grab that. I want to place these. I'm going to remove that one, though, because I don't want to risk that the animals might take off down the line. That would not be good. Put away the extra minecart. I have got a bunch of scutes from these adorable little armadillos. Look at these guys. You can't tell me that they're not adorable. Come on, little fellas. I think we're going to put these guys in with the camels. Yeah, we're going to put these guys in with the camels. That seems nice and safe. Come on. There we go. So yeah, we get these guys over to the camels, put them in there, and then we'll go get the next bunch of animals. Oh, it is midnight for you, isn't it? It is past midnight for you. Well, I am doing pretty good, Ryan. Thank you for asking. And also, you're welcome for my having asked. I genuinely was curious how you were doing. Oh. Oh, crud. I've got design flaw. Design flaw. Spruce fences. Yeah, that's what I thought. They got out through the window. Okay, come here. Come here, little guys. You come in. I place that. And then I let you each go. Make you jump. Because why not? These little armadillos are real cute. Alright. So now we go back to the station, put away those 2 minecarts that the animals were in, and then we go get the next bunch. While we're working on the animals, it's probably going to be like a chat and chill and sing kind of session. But I intend for this one to be however long it takes for me to find an allay, most likely. I'm probably going to pick a direction opposite the desert direction and go that way and just run and just hope that we find what we need, which is just an allay. I don't care if we find it in a pillager outpost or if we find a woodland mansion somehow and that happens to have some allays in it. If we do find a woodland mansion, though, I am looting the entire thing. I'm going to loot the heck out of any woodland mansion I find in any playthrough. Now, admittedly, if I'm low on armor and stuff, I may not, like, immediately go in and loot it. I may wait until I've got better gear, but I will make sure I know where to go to find the woodland mansion, come back to it, and loot it when I'm ready. And if anybody's wondering why you're doing it now, because that's why you're doing the animals now. Why not do the allays first? This is something that I know needs to be done, and I can go ahead and do it and be gone. Why did that amuse me so much? I punched the freaking polar bear and knocked him right off. And he just... Why did I find that so funny? So, I was riding on the minecart rail. I am headed back to Sandstorm Station. Hey, dinos! And there was a polar bear standing on the cobblestone. So I punched it, and it fell off the road. And I just found it so freaking funny. I don't know why I did, but I did. Oh yeah? Locator bars? Oh, is that in the new snapshot now? Are we able to see what that's like in the new snapshots? That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, cool. So it is possible now with the locator thing to be able to find someone vertically or something vertically. That's good. People were wondering if verticality was going to be the way to hide if you were using the bar, but it's kind of cool to hear that Mojang has taken that into consideration and made it so that if you have to find somebody, you have the means. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah! I heard that was a thing, so that's legitimate? Cool. Or a pumpkin. Right, carved pumpkin, stick it on the head, boom, you're hidden. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's how you hide your face from Endermen. That's how you keep them from knowing that you're looking at them. So it makes sense that that hides you from the locator bar. Also hides you on maps? Cool. Alrighty, dinos. We'll see you when we come back. Looking on a playlist for sometime special for the end of the year. Song playlist. Oh. Sounds cool, Ryan. Sounds cool. You may have to share it with us at some point. Maybe. I mean, it'll be up to you, of course. Don't want to pry. Don't want to pry into anything. I love minecarts. I love riding in minecarts in Minecraft. But I wish it was possible to make it so that they could flow with the terrain better, you know? It's part of why over on Java Edition, if I ever play modded, I like to have Create, because it has the thing that I wish Minecraft Vanilla would have. Trains. Real trains. Oh, that makes sense, Ryan. That makes sense. Alright, dinos. Hey, you have a good rest of your day or night, my friend. Ay, ay, ay. I would love to fiddle around with the Create mod in a video or stream series. That would be so fun. And I have a feeling that I'm probably going to end up doing that at some point. Play around with Create and a bunch of its add-ons that people have made. See what I can build with it. Who knows? I might even try to recreate Gyros fresh on a duplicate of this seed in such a mod pack. If that is, it'll generate the world the same kind of way. I think it will. I want to say that seeds have become more synchronized between the two versions of the game. It's just spawners that are definitely different. What's that, Ryan? What's added to the 2025 to-do list? The Create mod pack? Create mod pack world? Because the more I've been thinking about it, the more I realize with how rapidly Bedrock Edition updates, at the very least, on this system for bugs and such, I'm worried that if I just try to transfer this world over to Java outright, that it might break something. So what I'm thinking may end up having to happen is I may have to just recreate what I built on this world fresh on a Java world. Assuming that the seed will be the same if I input the one that got used on this world. I don't know if it'll work that way, but if it will, that's what I'm gonna do. Most likely, anyway. Why, you may ask? Partly just because of simplicity. Partly because that's just simpler. But also because that way I know that it will all work. Because unfortunately not all mods and stuff like that work well together in the most modern version. Not everything is updated to the newest version of Java. And I'm sure transferring a world from this version of Bedrock, you have to go to an equivalent version of Java. And who knows how hard that's going to be. So, it may be a thing where I just have to take the seed and rebuild what I have on this world. And then try to improve it like I originally planned. Which I would not mind. I would not mind having to do things that way. It could be fun. It would be fun. Especially since in that situation, I can play through the Java stuff. If I do that, and play modded Java with that kind of idea, I can build upon what I did here, fresh, with the Create mod. If you haven't seen the Create mod, guys, oof, that's a chef's kiss of a mod. It is a fantastic mod. Fits very well with the normal Minecraft aesthetic, while building up its own. And I'm not kidding, I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do the Create stuff at some point soon. Because I find it that enjoyable. I'll probably find some other things to throw together with it for a little extra spice, if you will. But I am probably also going to still be doing my ASMR type videos, because I've seen some people seem to be enjoying that stuff, so as I enjoy making it, and you guys seem to enjoy watching that kind of stuff, or at least listening to it, that's going to happen. I'm going to keep that going too. Just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. Do 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 ba da da dee da dum 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 da 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 da. Hopefully we can get like 2 animals moved to the moved to Snowdrift Station in each pass. At least 2 animals. That way we get a good number of animals moved. Actually, I have an idea that might help with that, come to think of it. Yeah, I might be able to make it work. I just had a thought. I just had an idea that may help. I think we can get a lot more animals moved in one go, now that I've thought of this. Lava chicken? Oh no. Oh, I've heard about that. I've heard about that. That meme of a moment from the Minecraft movie. That is absolutely ridiculous. And yet, it is such a freaking catchy tune. It is such a catchy tune. I'm not going to sing it because it's so new. That's going to be one that they're on high alert for, I'm sure. You're not the only one, Ryan. You're not the only one. It gets stuck in my head every other time I think of anything to do with Minecraft now. Or if I think of anything to do with chicken. That's bad. Anytime I think of anything to do with chicken now, that song inevitably pops up in the back of my mind. Thank you, Minecraft movie. Again, not gonna sing it, catchy as it is, because unfortunately, since it's a newer song, that's gonna be a thing where they're on a higher alert to look for it being used. Now, I don't want to risk an issue. I may not care for some of what I've been hearing about the Minecraft movie. I may not care for some of the chaos that is incited in some people for some reason. But I'll give them this. They came up with some catchy little tune. They came up with a catchy tune. And they do probably have some funny moments, but at the same time, that honestly do not have much interest to see the movie right now. Here we come to the turn. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to set up a series of levers and things to make it so you can arrange where you want stuff to go ahead of time, and then you go to where you're gonna transport from. Because right now, yeah, there's only one direction off of each side of that roundabout area, but eventually that thing is going to be intended to be able to be a spot where you can go in different directions to any of the 4 paths it will connect to. There's gonna have to be some lever action going on to make it so that you can change your route. So that instead of me going specifically from Sandstorm to Snowdrift, I can go to somewhere else, like a Savannah or a Badlands station in some other direction. Or to an ocean station. Like if I build up a base by the beach, by the sand and the surf and the sea. Sand, surf, sea. The surf and sea sands. Sorry, it's that whole thing where sometimes I come up with different ideas. Yep, I hear you, Ryan. I hear you. Every other time anything Minecraft comes up now, that stuff is involved in some way. Those sound effects are used like crazy. Like, there are shorts of these Minecraft players doing some weird little game, and usually, every other time I turn around, they're using a quote from the movie as a joke, and it gets irritating hearing it all over the place. Ooh. Oh, I've got one of my chickens is ahead of me. One of the heated chickens, one of the hot zone chickens is up ahead. He's dropping eggs every now and then. So at this point, what I want to do is try to get most of the animals back to Sandstorm, the ones that haven't been shipped out yet. And I want to set up a series of powered rails leading into the rail line. Put each animal in a minecart on those powered rails and then activate them so that I can have everybody, including myself, ship out at the same time. That way we all get onto the rails, evenly spaced out, and are on the move. That's what I would like to do. Oh yeah. I have no doubt that people are gonna drive the whole all the quotes from the movie into the ground. They're gonna grind them into the ground, burn them to peat. They're gonna burn them, grind them, and bury the ash 6 feet under before they give it up. And then they're going to keep digging it even deeper. I have no doubt about that. Unfortunately, that happens with anything meme-worthy. And the chicken keeps going. Well, that chicken does. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we have got a chicken, a pig, and 2 cows left to move. We are going to set up rails that we can move everybody onto. To get them all headed out at the same darn time. We're also going to set up rails for me. I don't have anything to tie them up with, to tie them off to. Dagnabbit. I don't know if this is gonna work. Hello, cowboy! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to the channel! Alright, I need to make a fence post. I need to get these guys out of my way for a minute so that I can set up this little mechanism. Come on, game, don't do this to me right now. Don't do this to me. There we go. They can't get away from there. Alright, I want to test. It does not work. Okay, what if I set up... What if I do this? That works. Okay. Oh, no, 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 come back! Come back here! Run away, minecart! I see. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Always cool to find out there's another one. There we go. Alright. One minecart there. One minecart there. One there. And one there. No, 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 no. Come on. Come here. No, no, no. Now you gotta get into a minecart. There you go. Okay, I got them in. No chicken! Come here. I'm gonna get you into a minecart next. Come here. Why are you... There you go. Make sure everybody is lined up. Okay, one problem I foresee. I can't flick the lever from there. There we go. Okay, problem solved. I'll be in the middle of the lineup. Alright. Here we go. Woohoo! It worked! It worked! Check it out! Check it out! We've got everybody lined up. We are riding on. Sweet! Oh my goodness, that is amazing. We are on the rails again. And look! The other chicken's up ahead of us. Nice. I'm so glad I thought of doing that. Using powered rails to line everybody up. That was smart. That was actually some pretty clever thinking on my part. Not to toot my own horn. I'm sure anybody would have thought of it. And now we ride to Winter Harbor's Snowdrift Station. Hopefully we can stop the carts there before they decide to knock each other back towards Sandstorm. If they manage to do that to any of our passengers here, I'm gonna be annoyed. But for now, it's smooth rail sailing. Oh, there once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The wind blew up her, bowed him down below. My bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on our white whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Afore the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Well, soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Which part did I just sing? She not been doing something? Afore the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Well, soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Stop looking at me with them silly little eyes. He almost looked away from me. That's funny. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed. He belonged to a whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Well, soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. For 40 days or even more, line went slack and tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, and still the whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as ever, the fight's still on, the line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Alright, the chicken up ahead of us is still in place. Still got the other chicken, the pig, and the 2 cows all moving in synchronization. This is good. This is good. This is what we want. I am liking this. Boop, bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-dum. Ooh, look at that village. I think if I do set up a base in this area, that village has to be kept intact. No destroying it, just keep it as it is. And make sure all the villagers are secure inside their homes. Did I just pick up another egg? I think I did. I think the chicken dropped an egg, and I picked it up. I wasn't expecting that. But then there's lots of things that I don't expect that end up happening. So, meh. Do 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 do. Bum, bottom, 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 bum, bottom, bottom, bum, bum. Well, a man's got a heart, hasn't he? Joking apart, isn't he? And though I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint, I'm finding it hard to be really as dark as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fella be a villain all his life? All the trial and tribulation. Better settle down and get myself a wife. And a wife would cook and sew for me, and come for me, and go for me, and go for me, and nag at me. The finger she would wag at me, and money she would take from me, and misery she'd make from me. I think I'd better think it out again. Oh, wife, you can keep anyway. I'd rather sleep anyway. Left without anyone in the world that I'm starting from now. So, how to win friends and to influence people? So how? I'm reviewing the situation. I must quickly look up everyone I know. Titled people with a station who can help me make a real impressive show. I will own a suite of cottages and run a fleet of carriages and wave at all the duchesses with friendliness as much as is befitting of my new estate. Good morrow to you, magistrate. I think I'd better think it out again. So where shall I go? Somebody! Who do I know? Nobody. All my dearest companions have always been villains and thieves. So at my time of life, I should start turning over new leaves. Oh, I'm reviewing the situation. If you want to eat, you've got to earn a ball. Is it such a humiliation for a robber to perform an honest job? So a job I'm getting possibly, I wonder who my boss will be. I wonder if he'll take to me, what bonuses he'll make to me. I'll start at 8 and finish late at normal rate, and oh, but wait, I think I'd better think it out. I think I'd better think it out again. What happens when I'm suddenly... Must come a time, certainly, when you're all that is cold and who cares? If you live or you die, your one consolation's the money you may have put by. I'm reviewing the situation. I'm a bad and the bad and I shall stay. You'll be seeing no transformation, but it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. And I don't want nobody hurt for me or made to do the dirt for me. It's getting far too hard for me. This rotten life is not for me. There is no in between for me, but who will change the scene for me? I don't want no one to rob for me, but who will find a job for me? I think I'd better think it out again. Hey! I don't know why I decided to sing that one. It just popped in my head. And I was like, okay, I love that song. I know that song all the way through. And I've never gotten grief for that one. Let's sing that one too. So I did. I like it. I enjoyed that. I'm also enjoying this minecart ride with a chicken, a pig, some cows, and another chicken way up ahead. It's actually a very relaxing train ride. If a train this doth be. If it is not something you would qualify as a train, then what would you qualify as a Minecraft train? I mean, a vanilla one. This is close as you can get to an actual train in vanilla. Oh well. Moon is getting ready to go down, and as the moon departs, the sun shall rise in the east, and bathe the land in a warm golden glow. And we shall be grateful for another day to live. Or at the very least, we should be. Look at that chicken way out in front. That chicken cheated! If this were a race, I would say that. But it's not a race, so I can't really say that. Oh, well. Too bad, so sad. Not really. It's not really that sad. It is too bad, but it ain't that sad. It's too bad, but it ain't that sad. Oh, J-Guard, J-Guard, J-Guard. The things you do say. The things you do say. I beg your pardon. We are less than 1,000 blocks away from home. And once we are home, we will put these animals away and then set off in search of Allays. We must find Allays so that we can start cloning them. Of course, for that we'll also need amethyst, but we'll find that eventually. Ayo, Leo! Glad you can make it, my friend. Glad you could make it. Hope you're doing alright, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you've had a good time since my last stream. Bet you weren't expecting for me to do another one today, were ya? Surprise! Ow. Alright, we're getting close to Snowdrift. Once we reach Snowdrift, I've got to turn the rails off so that these guys all get stuck. I need them to stay stuck in the station until I get them all on leads and get them to where they need to go. And we're almost there. Almost there. There we go. Alright, first ones to disembark. The chickens. I don't remember what we were going to name you guys, but we'll figure it out later. Oh, wait. The chickens and the pigs live together. We need to go get the pig. Uh-oh. Well, that's what happens when you don't put railing in on your stairway, I guess. Pig? Chickens and the pig. Sounds like a bad cartoon name. The chickens and Mr. Pig. Almost makes me think of... Why did that go through my head? Oh... Mobile gaming of my youth, you have ruined me. The next thing that went through my head was Angry Birds. How embarrassing. Hang on, guys. I've got to make sure that everyone is going to be secure. And nobody is going to go anywhere they're not supposed to go. Wait a minute. Nope. Nobody getting out this time. No escapees. Alright, so we got cold and warm, chickens and pigs, as well as one normal pig and a bunch of normal chickens. So those are all collected. We've got armadillos and camels. We got 2 cold and 2 regular cows already in place. We got so many sheep, it's not even funny. I've got to eventually sort those out into the 16 colors. Hey, expect the unexpected, my friend. Especially with me. You never know what I'm gonna do next. And that's how I like it. And that's how I intend to keep it. You'll never know for certain what I might do next. Should you be afraid? No. My goal is just to entertain. Come on, cows. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. To where you belong. with your cousins, so to speak. They're not really your cousins. They're not related to you at all. Oh, no, 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 no. You do not get to go away from me. You do not get to get away. Come in! Come in! Come in! Yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to sort out these sheep, because there's way too many of them in one place. But now that that is done, the time has come to prepare for adventure in search of Allays. Why do we need Allays? Well, if you missed it, I explained it earlier, but I'll go ahead and explain again. We are going to need Allays to help with gathering up items as we finish the Grand Gyros Railway's cobblestone support structure. I know this. And so, I'm going to go off on a hunt for some Allays. Hopefully we can find them. And I don't care if we get them from a pillager outpost, a woodland mansion, or what have you. Once we have them, that is the goal. Pop, pop. Pop, 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 bum. But I want to go and check on something. I want to go to Fort Delon. We have a cartographer. I want to trade with him and see if he will share a map to a woodland mansion. If he will, great. If not, aww. Too bad, so sad. He'd go bye-bye after that. Most likely, anyway. Boing! Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Ba-da-da-doom. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, cold pig. Cool. Which is fitting, because he is a cold pig. Alright, turn those into emeralds, and let's see what we got. Good sir, do you have... Oh, you want paper first? I'm not buying a bunch of empty maps. No. I will not trade for empty maps. Clearly I did it once, but I'm sure I only did that to lock in his trades. Well, time to make our way back to the house and figure things out. I'm going to need to grab some sugarcane and turn it into paper and bring it back here to trade with that guy. Hopefully one of his trades is a woodland mansion map. That would be ideal. Because a woodland mansion has a much better chance, I think, of having Allays. Of course, that makes sense because it's bigger. So of course it'll have better chance. Going up, sir. Going up, sir. Mind the steps, sir. Hold on, sir. Have a good day, sir. Oh, come on! Enough with the lag! What? That is not the way I was going. This is the way I'm going. Gather up a whole boatloads worth of sugar cane. Lots of sugar cane. Hey, Jelly, you keeping everything? You keeping an eye on everything in here? Good, good girl. Oh wow, there is so much sugar cane. Going up. Alright, you. Take the paper. Wow, he took all of it. Cool. Ocean Explorer. Okay. Now we need glass panes, which will be easy enough to take care of. We've got some tradesmen here that sell glass. We'll just buy a bunch and turn the glass blocks into glass panes. Thank you, Mr. Villager. Because it's not the Ocean Explorer map I want. That leads, I think, to a ocean monument. It's a woodland mansion we're looking for. Woodland Explorer map! That's exactly what we need! But he wants a compass. I can handle that! Oh, come on! Let me move! Let me get out of the... Let me get out of the chest! Let me move! Thank you! Stinking thing. Beep bop. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong bag. This is the bag that we need. 1, 4. Okay. Up, up, beep bop. We craft up a compass. Ta-da! And now you give us the Woodland Explorer map! What is going on? Okay, there it is. What in the... Okay. That is a long way away, I think. Yes, lag is very annoying, Ryan. Absolutely infuriating. Okay. So, we're going to have to ride on the railway and see if we get any bigger on the map. If we do, then we know we're going the right way. If we do not, then we know we are going the wrong way, and we need to go the other direction. Otherwise, I have no idea how to find this woodland mansion. The map doesn't exactly give coordinates. But that's okay. Adventure is calling! The search begins! I'm sure some people would be saying by now, why don't you go get an elytra and then you can fly to where you want to go? Heck with that! I don't want to fly to get to where I'm going. I want to either go there on foot, go there on horse, or go there on rail. I don't want to fly. Flying takes a lot of the exploration fun out of the game. If you can get everywhere in an instant, or near instant, what's the point? You miss out on a bunch of environment. You miss out on a bunch of environment, often laced with lore and story that you wouldn't see if you didn't just stop to at least smell the roses. Why do you think that phrase still holds firm today? Why do you think people still use it? Because it's true. You're gonna miss out on a lot if you don't stop and smell the roses once in a while. Now again, we're gonna watch the map and see if at any point our dot starts to move on the map. If it moves across it horizontally, we know that we need to go in a certain direction, up or down. If we go from right to left, which is what we have to do in order to move across the map horizontally, if our dot moves at all to the left, then we know we have to go south. Because that's east, that's west. We're headed east. Does that all make sense? I hope so. I have a feeling we needed to go the other way. Now that I stop and think about it, maps generally have north at the top. In real life, I don't know if Minecraft maps work that same way or not. Now that I stop and think about it, it wouldn't make sense if they didn't have north be the top of the map. Which would mean we need to go that way. We need to travel north until our dot starts moving across the map. Then we travel west. Or we go west. Go west, young man. Or we go west and we keep going west until our dot starts moving. And then we head north. So either west to north or north by west. Not to be confused with North by Northwest. That is a movie. And one that I don't even think I've actually seen all the way through. Has a very famous scene, though. And a very, very good actor. Either way, let's assume that the map has north at the top and all the other directions fitting based on that. Let's travel north and see if the map changes. If it does, we know we're going the right way. And yes, I'm going to put the map in my offhand because I want to be able to see it, but I don't want to have to change off of it to get to my sword. So we're going to go north beyond Fort Dealon and keep on going. Dum 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 da da dum da dee, da dum da dum. Sleepy time. Keep going, keep a going, keep on a going. Hopefully this map will lead to where we want. Hopefully we're going in the right direction. Hopefully the map will lead us to a woodland mansion. I want to go and get a bunch of Allays there. I'm very tempted to pause for a second and double check and see if I can find information. Do Minecraft maps line up with the northwest thing? Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Dum ba da da dee dum ba da dum ba da. Village. 'Tis a village. Hi, it's a village. Have I been here already? Yep, I've been here. I've been here. I've looted this place. Interesting offers. Don't want any of them. Keep it going, here we go. We're running through the woodlands. We're running along looking for what we need. And what we need, well, my friend, that's simple. The way to the woodland mansion. Boop, boop. Ping, ping, ping. Boing. I can already tell this is going to take quite a while to travel to wherever it is we're going. Yep, I'm gonna check it. I'll check and see. Okay, so we're doing this right. The map would be oriented north, south, east, west, all that. You know the deal. Visual bug. That guy was not in the rain, and yet he was. He acted like he wasn't, but visually, he was walking through the rain. Somebody made a mistake. You know what I think I also made a mistake. I think I should have brought a saddle to find a horse. And I don't have a saddle. Oh, yes I do! I do have a saddle in my ender chest. Okay. So if we find a horse that we think is good, we can put the saddle on it and boom, we'll be able to ride it. Cool. That'll help us cross some of the distance. Assuming that we end up staying on land. If we have to cross the sea, I don't know what we're going to do, because then we're going to end up losing the horse. We'll have to take our saddle and our armor back if we put them on the horse. Because unfortunately, horses don't swim. Minecraft horses do not swim. So, we would be stuck. Bedtime. Bedtime, bedtime, time to go to bed. Bedtime, bedtime, it's time to go to bed. Hey, look, a Badlands, what the heck? This is the Badlands closer to home. But how big is this Badlands? I really do not know. If it's that big, this might be where we want to do a Wild West theme base next time. We want to do a big old base that's not at a sandstorm station, yeah. Then again, I do not think this one is very big. Although I could be wrong. This one might actually be kind of big. We shall see. Looks like it's kind of split up a little bit. Camel. Baby camel. But a camel. Is there any coal over here in this stone area? Yes. Cool. Coral! It's a coral reef. With dolphins. Whee! You know what? I'm gonna do something kind of silly. Put the dolphin on a lead. We're gonna swim with the dolphin. Woohoo! See? Oh! We're lined up! We're lined up on the northern side. So now we just gotta travel west. Go west, young man. Haven't you been told? Westbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Now I'm westbound, let's run, old bandit, run. Whee! I love this. Traveling by water with a dolphin is so freaking fast. I love it. This is gonna take a good amount of distance. But you know what? I'm fine with that if it means getting Allays and possibly totems of undying. Considering that a woodland mansion has vindicators and evokers. If we can kill off the evokers, we will get their totems of undying, with the Totem of Undying. You know how he work. You don't die if you have it in your hand. That's a desert temple. That's a desert temple. I want to loot it. Looting, looting, looting. I must go do looting. Come now. Sorry, little fella. We're cutting our swim short for now. I've got treasure on the mind. I got treasure on the brain. Hello, Stunned! Hello, Stunned. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Guardian Studios. Hope you enjoy your time here. Hope you are doing well. Or if not, then hey, hope the stream makes your day a little bit better. Boing, boing. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Ooh, more armor trims and another saddle. We got another saddle! Sweet! I like that. 3 sets of iron horse armor. Some gold, more armor trims, and a bunch of miscellaneous garbage. Okay, you can keep the sand. I will take the saddles and a set of iron horse armor. And I will take the gold and the chests. I'll take the TNT too. I doubt that I'll be back. And the armor trims. And now, once I get outside, whoop, get out a bundle, bundle up this stuff, stick it there, out of my way, and now we continue the journey. There wouldn't happen to be a dolphin around here, would there? Glow squid. Yep, I'm doing it. I wanted the ink. Any dolphins? Dolphins? Any dolphins anywhere? No. What a pity. What a pity. A terrible tragedy it is. Okay, clearly there's some fragments of Badlands scattered around in this desert. And I see a village! Ooh. What is that? What is that? Is that... That looks like a nether portal. That is a nether portal. That's a ruined nether portal stuck in the sand. It is stuck in the sand. No chest? I'm not finding a chest. Well, that's okay. The crying obsidian and the regular obsidian will suffice. Kind of. But I see a desert village in the distance. We're going to travel over to that village. And we're going to see what we can find. I'm also going to put that obsidian away in a bundle. Come on, moon. Peek over the horizon. There you go. Once the moon starts to peek over the horizon... Oh, stunned. Are you talking about the basalt delta with all the magma cubes? Ugh. If that's the kind of biome you're talking about, yeah, that is a horrible nether spawn. You may want to go like 100 blocks away and try creating another portal. That's actually a legit thing. If you have a bad portal spawn, you can build a portal 100 blocks away, and it should have a different location. It shouldn't be able to link to the portal that was already made. But don't quote me on that. I could be misremembering. Just fair warning. Ooh, another bundle! We got bundles of bundles! I like it. Here. This thing can take the sand. I don't want that sand. I don't need that sand. What I need is to check the rest of this place for any useful loot. Who knows? There might be even more bundles. What did I freaking say? Say good morning. Alley-oop! Alley-oop! That was cool. That was cool. Another bundle right after I said there might be more treasure here. That's freaking hilarious and awesome. And, ooh, blast furnace! Taking that. I never pass up a blast furnace. Cauldron, on the other hand, I don't care. Meh. You shouldn't walk into the cacti, dummy. Another bundle! What in the world? Another bundle? No, Mike, give me the chest. I'll take the chest. I'll drop these guys the wheat, though. I don't want the wheat. There. Have a snack. Make yourself some bread. And you know what? I'll even do you another kindness. I'll drop wheat and a loaf of bread. Have at it, dummies. Alley-oop! Ow. What did I just pick up? Potato. There. I helped you with a harvest. Not really. Crafting table. I will take that. Alright, so this is the direction I gotta go. And as I suspected, I'll be crossing the sea. Unless I travel across the desert. In which case I can still go by land for a little while. I think for now we'll stick to land. Don't really feel like dealing with the trident drowned. just realized I can put those in there too. And that. Bundles are so much better than I was going to give them credit for when I first heard about them. They are amazing for sorting out your inventory. I wish shulker boxes were updated to have that same function where you can pick stuff up out of your inventory into the shulker box, or place it in your inventory from the shulker box based on the order of what was last inserted. I like that that's a feature. That's something that I hadn't expected the bundle to do, and I hope, like crazy, that shulker boxes gain such functionality, if they don't already have it. Alright, looks like we might be coming to an end in the desert. I see a little bit more Badland on the right. That's interesting. Looks like forest to the left of me, Badland to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with sand! Sand?! Yes, a lot of sand. And I do mean a lot of it. Like, good grief, there's so much sand. Well, hello, hello, hello. This is a different kind of Badlands, actually. I see potential. I foresee finding gold here. But I'm not here for this biome. I'm on the hunt for wherever this map leads. Which is apparently going to take me a while yet to get there, because our dot is still tiny, even though it's lined up to enter the region where the Woodland Mansion is going to be. Desert Temple! I see another Desert Temple! This feels like birthday present time. Present time, present time. Open the present, see what's inside. It's a quote from an old cartoon. Well, semi-cartoon. Mostly cartoon. There was always one character that was live action. If you know the show, then you recognize. If you recognize the quote or you know the show based on that description, then here's hoping you knew the original. They've done a remake of it, and just a glimpse of it, I feel great shame that the original is not being rerun as much. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Wait, what is that book? Smite 3. Whoops. I was not trying to put that there. Quick charge 1. Diamonds! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We got goodies. What? Can you put multiple saddles? I don't think so. I think, yep, every saddle fills a bundle. Darn. I was kind of hoping that we could, like, further compact what's being taken up in our inventory, and nope. Unfortunately, we can't. I can't wait to reach the area of this woodland mansion. Once it shows the map getting colored in, we are going to be very close to where the woodland mansion is going to be. And I can't wait for that moment. That's going to be epic. The raid of a woodland mansion is always an adventure. You never know what kind of loot you're going to find. You never know how difficult the evokers and the vindicators are going to make things. That's part of why I have a very good shield. I have a shield equipped with mending. So it'll have a very hard time breaking. I should at some point enchant it further with Unbreaking 3, though, come to think of it. What's really going to be a pain to fight in the Woodland Mansion, though? The Vex. The Vexes. Those things are a pestilence, a plague in the Minecraft world, and I cannot stand them. But I'm going to end up having to fight a bunch when dealing with the evokers. I know that I am. The moon peaks over the horizon, and we may rest our weary heads upon the bed. I could use some coal. Oh! Boing, 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 boing. Running, running. Ooh, there's some gold. Not gonna take it, though. We'll come back for gold from here. My focus is purely upon the locating and the preparing to raid a woodland mansion. I at least want to reach the mansion before we're done. Come on, come along with me. Come on, let's go see what's in the woods. Come along, sing the song, and let's go and see what waits in the woods. Forbidden woods. Wow, there's a good amount of gold up here on the surface already. So tempting to mine it up, but not gonna. I'm gonna save that for another time. We're gonna have to travel by sea now, aren't we? Yep, it looks like it. Dag nabbit. I was really hoping we could keep traveling on land. At least by traveling on land, we know that we can place down our bed when we need to. Oh well. It is what it is. Any dolphins anywhere by any chance? No? Okay. But if we see dolphins, I am gonna lasso a dolphin and have it boost my speed to where I want to go. Because I want to say traveling with a dolphin, with Dolphin's Grace, is actually faster than traveling by basic boat. Hello, Ryan. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. It's almost 2 o'clock for you, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. By all means, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it after 2 o'clock in the morning for you? I'm just curious. I'm trying to make sure I got the time straight. Oh, what old That's what I thought. Dolphin! Okay. Boat broken. Dolphin lassoed. Swimming achieved. Here we go! Oh, no worries, man. Hey, I don't mind if you fall asleep. I completely understand. It's super late for you. It's late at night. Do not ever feel bad if you fall asleep. If you fall asleep during one of my streams, do not feel bad. I don't mind. Besides, you can always watch whatever you missed later. It's part of why I do this stuff. Oh, do I see what I think I see on the horizon? I see a mushroom island. How big is it? Is it a good size? Or is it just a tiny little islet? It's just a tiny little islet. Darn. I was gonna say, that would be cool to have, to make a shopping district that people can travel to build shops when this world becomes public. Because eventually I intend for this world to become available to public playing. If I can ever make that happen. If I can ever make it happen, I want it to happen. If I can't, then fair enough. But I would be remiss if I didn't try. Zum da da dee da dee dum ba da dum ba dum da da dee da dee dum da da doo dum da da dee da da dum. Uh-oh. That's an ocean monument. I want to avoid that like a plague. Well, thank you, Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. I truly, truly do. Ooh, jungle! Deep in the jungle. Watch out behind you. There's zombies out to find you. I don't know why I sang that. That was just weird. I was just trying to come up with something based on the whole jungle thing. But I didn't want to do the old jungle-based themes, like, of those particular characters that are infamous and famous for being jungle kings. Haha, there you go, Jungle Book. That's another one. I liked that cartoon. The live-action, I guess, remake, I might as well just call it a remake, wasn't too bad. Not my favorite. It was pretty good, though. But I used to love the cartoon movie. I would watch that thing to death. I would watch that thing, like, to death. It was like almost every day I ended up sitting down and turning on that movie. If it wasn't that one, it was usually The Lion King. Oh no! It died? How did it... Oh, I bet you by dragging it, I was keeping it from getting air. Or something. Yeah, the cartoon Lion King was always a good movie. You know what? I'm gonna lasso another dolphin. I feel bad that the one died, but I need to travel fast. I want to get close to where this woodland mansion is. For all I know, it could be 10,000 blocks further out from where I am right now. But I want to get as close as I can. I want to get close. I'll probably have to retitle this stream at some point. But I want to get to the Woodland Mansion. I want to get my Allays. Even if I end up having to find some other way to transport them. Not that I intend to do another rail line just to get Allays. No. I will lash those things to my body and I will swim or boat as far as I need to go. But I am not making another rail line right now. That would be a little insane. Whee! I do kind of wonder if I'd have been better off doing an underground rail line and an underground ice... I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I heard about that. That was sad. Yeah, that was a really sad moment in the film, and a really sad real-life moment to hear that the person that did the voice was gone. Nope. No, I have not. Honestly, I don't really have any interest in it. To be entirely blunt and honest, it feels like something that is both unnecessary and an attempt at a cash grab. A desperate attempt at a cash grab. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of exploring the lore of Scar and Mufasa, which is what I understand the movie does. I like the thought of exploring their lore, why things were so cold and tense between them, why Scar was so set on making himself king, even if it meant the end of his brother, but I don't know. Whoa, okay. Okay, that wolf running along with the red eyes just spooked me for a second there. But I honestly feel like the movie is unnecessary at the same time. Not to mention, I didn't hear anything good, music or otherwise, from the live Lion King they did a few years ago. So that kind of put me off any notion of anything to do with anything related to live action Lion King type stuff. Because I'm sorry, but the music of that particular Go with the Lion King, frankly, to me, it sucked. The music alone sucked. Just listen to Be Prepared. It does not compare to the original. Alright, looks like we're getting close. My icon's starting to grow bigger. Oh, here we are. Dark Oak Forest. We are in the Dark Oak Forest. This is the biome. This is the biome where Woodland Mansions appear. cut my way up to the Let me cut my way up to the top. I want to get up into the trees. I want to get to the treetops. I want to be able to see it when I get there. Which also means I need to get these leads out of my inventory. I need to get the boat in my inventory. So I'm probably going to have to use that to get back up to where I need to be. Oh, wow. Check out that cliff. That mountain is tall. Oh, man. Are we going to get a nice, big, scenic view of the Woodland Mansion in the distance? That would be so epic. That would be so epic. Like, absolutely insanely epic. I would love that so, so much. I doubt that's what's going to happen, but if we could make it happen, I would be over the moon excited for that. Okay, come around. Climb out of the water and up the hill. I would climb up the cliffside if I could. Oh, man. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited to see this Woodland Mansion. Our next conquest on this world is going to be a Woodland Mansion. That's going to be insane. It's going to be a pain, but it's going to be insanely fun at the same time. Ow. Oh, I hear a witch inside the... No, she's not in the cave. She's not in the cave. She is right freaking there. Okay. That was kind of scary. Not gonna lie, that was kind of scary. And of course, I've had to travel like 10,000 blocks. Over 10,000 blocks I've had to travel to get close to the Woodland Mansion. And we're gonna have to pass through... It looked like we might have to pass through a pale garden. Oh, I really hope not. I hope... Yes, we are. Dagnabbit. Okay. This is a time when I really need to get up high. I need to get into the treetops, need to get onto the treetops, and run along top of the leaves. Creaking do not, from what I've seen, they do not seem to spawn on top of leaves, which makes sense. Nothing can. Or at least nothing is supposed to. So if I can get up on top of the pale oak trees, I should be safe from any creaking spawns if we don't get somewhere where I can place my bed again. Jump! There we go. Right, we are on top of the trees. On top of the trees. On top of the trees of a pale garden. Which does not seem to extend very far. I don't know why I was so worried. Oh, right. It's got to do with the creaking. The creaking is an anomaly. It is an unknown to me. I do not know how powerful it will be if I have to encounter it. Okay, I just said nothing is supposed to be able to spawn. Oh, no. They spawned on the ground and then walked over. That's what that is. Ow. Boing! Hop! Hop! Skip! Jump! Okay, the map is starting to color in. We are getting close. We are getting really close. Oh my gosh, I am so looking forward to seeing this mansion. We're on the map! We're not just getting close, we are on the map. We are on the map. I see it! I see the mansion! I can see the roof of the Woodland Mansion. Now the question is going to be, should we take it from the top? Or should we march through the front porch? Do we take it from the top, busting in through the attic? Or do we approach from the front? Do we run around the sides and look for the front porch? Going into the front porch means it'll take us longer before we run into the evokers, which would probably be safer, but it also means it'll take us longer before we can get ourselves a Totem of Undying. If you guys have any opinions on this, feel free to drop them in the comments section. I would love to go ahead and rush in, but it is very late, and we have been at this session for quite a while. So I'm going to drop my bed right here. I'm going to set my respawn point, and then I'm going to go ahead and say, thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly, as well as other ways to help support the channel. Turn on notifications by smacking the bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. And, of course, make sure to check out the About page, or make sure to share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content. With that all being said, thank you once again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!